Hello, guys.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome into our third edition of our Coast Investment Stream, where we help a lot of potential buyers that are interested in saving some money and catching some of the tips that we have going forward with two of our professionals, contractors that we use. They definitely go out there to help during the inspection period, and they've saved a lot of our clients a lot of money right before that. So I'm going to introduce both of them. We have Jonathan with J&T Solutions, and we have Carlos with the Garage Solutions as well. They're going to have their time to speak in regards to speak about their business and speak about everything that they offer and how they help a lot of our clients. So we'll first start off with Jonathan.
Yes.
I'll ask a few questions and let you introduce yourself first.
All right. So my name is Jonathan. I'm with J&T Home Solutions. We provide local plumbing services nearby. And what I want to talk about today is, camera inspections and stuff like that. And Marcus can kind of elaborate on that for us to try to tell you how that can save us money in this inspection period.
So I do have a bit of questions that we get a lot of pretty much customers that ask us, like, well, why do I need a home inspection? What do I need to do after we place a bid? Well, I always recommend the three core things, which is foundation, plumbing, electrical, and I'm sorry about that, it'd be four with roofing. So you want to get yourself some professionals that are dedicated to that. So Jonathan, what type of how long have you been in business, and name your company?
Okay, so we're J&T Home Solutions. We've been in business since 2019. I've been in the trade since 2011, and yeah, that's where we're at.
Awesome. How do your services help the new home buyers that are interested in moving forward, and after they've already got their offer accepted? What's something they should do right away?
So, in my opinion, like you said that foundation and plumbing are some of the most expensive repairs for a home buyer, and especially a new home buyer. So in my opinion, I would always suggest getting a camera inspection, especially over a hydrostatic. I know a lot of realtors are gonna, or people are gonna suggest this hydrostatic. I'm always gonna say go with the camera inspection, because with the hydrostatic, it's just a yes or no that you have a problem. With the camera inspection, you're actually able to find those problems, locate them, and actually give a quote to the potential home buyer and the seller, and then from there, they can kind of build what they're going to do with it, with that.
Now, when they get a quote for something like that, we have seen the process to where we're able to save them some money by giving it to, during that inspection period, giving it to the seller and seeing if they can fix some of those issues. Because the last thing you want to do is, put so much money down at closing and then having to repair some plumbings. Do you have any stories like that you can tell the people that are chiming in and watching?
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot. I mean, we're working on several right now, and we do them all the time. I'm actually working on currently, and the customer had reached out to us to provide a camera inspection for the entire house. So we did that. We found a leak a crack in the pipe outside, and then we also found some cracks underneath the house, totaling in about $24,000 in damages for them. And we put this together for them. We put it in a video report, and we send it to them nicely so that, and everything is laid out so that they can go to their seller and, hey, negotiate either getting these things fixed or maybe they can go get it a second opinion on it. That's up to them if they want to pay that. You paid for your first part, and then they got to figure out what they're going to do. And hey, in the best cases, let's say you get a camera inspection and you find out it's good. That's good news.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That's 24,000 to spend after buying your first home is always a big hit, and
Yeah.
trying to put all that money together definitely can be a burden on some families, and that's why you see a lot of people kind of like they rush in getting that offer, and they don't want to do anything, any type of inspection. They want that house because that's the house that they woke up with and saw and got pointed to that direction. Well, some of these
Yes.
things, patched up and put together so fast that they skip a lot of the plumbing that's outside of the house, from the line all the way in, and we've had our stories as well of people that have saved
That's
a
a
lot of
big
money
thing.
using your type of services.
That's a big thing too, is like, okay, so what a hydrostatic test is it's only actually testing the inside of the house. So I have another story where I recommended against the potential home buyer in getting a hydrostatic test. I told him, hey, let me do the camera inspection, because you got to understand what a hydrostatic test is. It's only testing underneath your foundation. When we do a camera test, we look underneath your foundation, and we also look past your house to the curb or to the alley. Still your responsibility. The hydrostatic test is only telling you what's underneath the house. So with the camera inspection, we're actually able to go a little bit further than that. And in his case, we found nothing in the house that was leaking. So the hydrostatic test would have passed, but we did find the entire sewer outside to be broken. So he was able to get that credited back. I think it was like 6K or 7K. He got it credited back before the buy.
And that's nothing but great news. We love hearing that. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself as well in regards to how do we get a hold of you? How does somebody that is getting their inspection, besides reaching us to ask for some contractors that we use, what's the best way for them to reach you? Is it a Facebook, a website, a phone number?
Yeah, so for us, you can always call us directly. My line is posted on my Facebook, on our Instagram, and even overall, just having potential home buyers know about most to all plumbing companies offering these services. Camera services are offered, and you can always get your quote from us and also from other people that are in the industry as well. To see where we compare and where we sit at, and we're pretty competitive. So I would say we're actually probably some of the most competitive in the camera industry, and also know the signs of what kind of camera diagnostic you're getting. Some of these, they're not high quality. They're not reading the pitch of your pipe. They're not, they're not recording it for you. They're not being able to provide you a location. Know exactly what you're getting from the plumber that you choose to use.
Awesome. Well, that's some great news, and I appreciate you for taking the time to come in and continue our education with these streams. That's what they're for. They're to help the home buyers to get them the best bang for their buck. Plumbing, like I said, is the biggest issue. In a few weeks, we'll have a foundation and electrical, and we just really want to educate our clients as best as we can, because we know that they have options with different plumbers. We know they have options with different real estate companies. Ultimately, it's up to them. But if we can help, even if they don't use our services, it's always something that we looking forward to them as well. And then if not, help them on the next one and give them a little bit more education, or have them see some other things as well going forward. Again, appreciate it again. We're going to have Carlos introduce his company as well.
Thank you, guys.
And Carlos is with Garage Solutions. He has been somebody that I've known and used his services personally. There's nobody else that I would call for a garage solution, whether it be somebody that the spouse that runs into the garage door, or even something as simple as changing a battery because you're over there beating everything, and then he comes in and, hey man, it's your battery. And then I ask him how much it is. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. But that's on the personal level. It's always something to have. That there's a commodity that we can't do without anymore. Like that's our main thing. The last thing you want to do is get locked out and not being able to get to your house, but having a good garage solution to help you with that. So Carlos, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your business. Tell us what you offer.
Well, first off, my name is Carlos Bazaldua, um, one of the owners of Garage Door Solutions. We've been in business for 22 years. My dad started it. He's retired military. I've been in personally 19 years.
Awesome. Well, awesome, man. That's great. That having a veteran-owned garage solution um, is great to have. Tell me a little bit about like what type of stuff do you recommend for new home buyers? Like they see something and they see uh, a garage door opener there, and like somebody like myself that has no clue in that, I hire the pros like yourself. What do you recommend to them to get it checked out before, or they see a garage door? What's a life span on a garage door?
Well, first off, I would say you definitely want to check if everything works, if the door actually opens. Um, they also miss a lot of things with the garage door. They don't really take the time to look at the garage door. Um, you can call me and I can go out there, or I can walk you over the phone and tell you, hey, this is what you want to look for. Also, another thing of safety too, if there is an existing garage door opener and they don't give you remotes, I can also help you getting you new remotes. Or if you're afraid that the previous homeowner has the remotes that they could possibly come back. On some openers, you can erase the memory and put new codes. So if they have the old ones, they can't get back into your garage.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's something to be scared about. Like on those movies where they give out they buy the house and they don't give you that, they still have access to your house. The last thing you want to do is reprogram your keys again, even once you close on the house, and reprogram your garage door. I would have never thought about that. I would have just took that straight and took it straight to the bank. Now, what's the best way for people to contact you?
You can call me at 210-365-0293. You can Facebook on our website, www.garageDoorSolutions.biz. Right now, we're in the process of changing our website up a little bit, kind of keeping up with the times and stuff like that. But I would say if you want to contact us, the phone number would be more direct.
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely post all of your information and all your credentials on below. And give us like one of the crazy stories that you've heard right before we wrap up over here. What's something that that has saved somebody some money on the long term in regards to having a garage solution?
Yeah, this actually happened a couple weeks ago. I guess they didn't get a home inspection, and the previous owner, the spring was broken, which that's pretty much the heart and soul of your door. And if that doesn't work, most of these doors weigh anywhere from 5 to 1,000 pounds. And they put a brand new opener. It was picking up all that weight, and it ended up breaking. They called me asking me, hey, what's going on? And once I found out what was going on, they were asked why wasn't that spring replaced during the inspection or what. And that, I mean, that's up to the inspector. If the inspector doesn't catch that, I mean, most inspectors don't even catch that.
I totally agree on that. A lot of different stuff that definitely pops up. And like I said, I appreciate you for taking the time as well to pop into the stream and sharing your business. That'll do it for this week's episode. And we'll tag everybody's details in here, and feel free to reach out to them. Reach out to us if you need any help with your next home purchase. Alrighty.
Thank you for having me.